right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. I hope you're doing great today. Let's see what wants to come through for the collective. All of the August readings are up. So this week I will be looking at the astrology of August. There's some astrology in those readings for each of the zodiac signs. I'm going to look forward into August. This week we'll be talking more about some astrological events that are going to be happening. Lots of stuff. So expect more, I don't know, shocks to the system seems a little bit inflationary, but we'll see. All right. I'll be doing those videos this week. Okay. Focus. Boundaries. Oh, here we go. New moon. We have a new moon in Leo this month. That is happening on August 4th. Meditate. All right. So the new moon in Leo is about manifesting from a really creative place. So you may be thinking big. Okay. Think big. Manifest something that I don't know, like you can't see how to get it. It just seems so big to you that you need help above your pay grade. Okay. So that's one of the things. So something outlandish, something crazy fun, crazy cool, interesting. I want to go on this, on this trip around the world. I want to, start a nonprofit that fill in the blank, right? Whatever it is, it should be big and it should be fun for you. It should be creatively expansive for you. And fun can also be like a childhood dream. You want to manifest some kind of childhood dream. 9 of Pentacles underneath, the 4 of Wands, the King of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Empress. Some of you are wanting to manifest the love of your life. Okay, that's also great Leo energy. Leo energy is about the beginnings of relationship, the really fun time when we're just getting to know each other, and we're really into each other. We're really paying attention to a lot of the details about each other and what's really fun about the other one, or thinking about doing fun things with them. Yeah, I want to take them on a trip. Yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, I want to go on this trip with them. This is a commitment. Okay, this is something that is based in love and joy and good feeling. Comes from a place of confidence on both sides. Really nice energy there. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Some of you are not living this life. Some of you are really in a place where, okay, but I'm investing so much time and energy in just keeping, a roof over my head, keeping body and soul together. I'm investing so much of my time and energy in that. How am I going to shift this? How am I going to step into something that's all this Leo, creative, fun energy? This has to do with boundaries around your thinking as it relates to the circumstances in your life. You're thinking that this is you. Okay. So also stepping into connecting with spirit more. Some of you are having some things going on in your life that aren't really what you want to create more of. And you have this idea in your head that, well, this is who I am. This is what I deserve. No, that is just a product of a past manifestation. Okay. Now we want to shift. We want to go into something that's different, something that's new. 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, the Fool. Definitely going in a new direction here. I feel like you don't tell anybody this. I wouldn't share this idea that you have for the future with anybody else. Hanged Man, except for your spiritual partners. Knight of Pentacles and the Death card. I just see you walking away. So there's a lot of Virgo energy going on in August. We have Venus moving into Virgo, which is very kind of, I don't know, not, it's like the opposite of Leo. Leo is about cool and fun and joy and expansiveness and creativity and fun and giggles and laughter and everything. Virgo is like, is it practical? And I just feel like you're kind of upending that. All right. That's what's going on with the collective. We kind of want to upend that, because if we see what we've created based on our super duper practicality, that it's not really what we want, we've kind of put ourselves in a box. And so the way out of that is to think outside the box. Okay? It's time to think outside the box. And let's not, this Virgo energy, all due respect to Virgo, the Mercury in retrograde happens starting in Leo and it moves back into Virgo. No, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. It starts in Virgo and it moves back into Leo. Thank you. I was like, wait a second, that's backwards. So the new moon, the Mercury in retrograde starts in that Virgo energy, and it starts us off kind of like thinking about the practicalities of things and then upending that practicality and then moving back into Leo of like excitement and joy. So it's kind of like saying to you, in order to change what's going on, you're going to have to think differently. You cannot create a new reality with the same type of thinking that you have had up until now. It's thinking too small. It's too, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about investing a lot of time and energy, and Four of Pentacles is about something that's very small. So some of you could have dreams that are too small. It's time to dream big with that new moon in Leo. It's time to dream big. Now, Mercury in retrograde going back from Virgo into Leo, that can create some kind of frustration too, because it's in retrograde. And so there's some kind of blocks around our creativity. And that can be Saturn's influence. Later in the month, we have a Saturn square to Jupiter and Mars in conjunction. So there's a Saturn like driving with the parking brake on, Saturn saying, wait a second, right? And Jupiter wants to expand, and Mars wants to expand, but Jupiter, it's in Gemini. And so that is a time when Jupiter in Gemini is debilitated. So it's not as big. It's not about, the energy is not letting you get bigger or think bigger. This might be, you could use the energy, some of the other energies I've been talking about, if you get very focused. If you get very focused in terms of like the dream, instead of just saying, when you're manifesting, instead of just saying like, I want to make a lot of money, it's be more precise about that. I want to make $1 million a year, and I'm leaving it up to you, the universe, to help me understand how to get there. But I'm going to be in the joy of that abundance. I'm going to be in that creative expansion. I'm ready for the creative ideas that are going to come through. Okay. I'm ready for that. More tightly focused, be kind of specific about the manifestation. And I do feel like a big shift is coming here, right? A big shift is on its way. Ten of Wands, the Star, the Nine of Wands. Oh, wow. And then the Ace of Swords. I feel like this, okay, so the Leo energy is childlike energy. And, I feel like some of you are wanting to manifest something really big and really fun and joyful and everything like that. And the side benefit of it is that you're healing all of these wounds that have kept you small. This is the side benefit of letting yourself see things differently, of upending the status quo, of not thinking small, of stepping into that creativity, even if there's this other energy in the middle of the month of August, which I'll talk more about in the extended. this energy of driving with the parking brake on here, the side benefit, no matter what happens in terms of the manifestation, the side benefit is you're healing old patterns. And isn't that good enough? Because what can come of that is a more authenticity, is the energy of alignment. And that will bring in manifestations more consistently. So instead of just like, okay, well, it's a new moon, I'm just going to focus on this new moon. And then when the new moon's over, I'm going back to like, kind of scattershot. I'm going to go back to thinking too small. No, this is about a new way of being, a new way of talking to the self, a new way of opening up your mind. And one of the things I always loved about my father is that he was an Aquarian, and he used to, whenever I'd have these little girl ideas about doing, crazy stuff, he'd be like, why not? It was like a conspiratorial, like, ooh, let's try it, right? Why not? And there's something very similar here. This relationship that is wanting to come to the fore, wanting to surface in your life, is that kind of thing. Find somebody you can be silly with. Find somebody that gets you, okay? That's not just good on paper in terms of the financials and all of that, or, well, this makes sense, or things like that. Because anything that's coming through the mind is going to be too small for you. It might not look very logical, but that's not where you're going. And I don't mean to downplay logic, because there's certainly a role for that. But right now, it's got you boxed in. And it's time to break down those barriers that have kept you from really manifesting the life that you are here to lead. Sometimes boundaries can be a trap. And I feel like there's a lot of practicality that has gone into those boundaries, but now it's time to break free. All right, let's continue this reading. There's a link below if you want to continue on, Pathfinders. Let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.